Senate Republicans released their latest version of a health care bill today. So here's the question. Are there enough changes for it to pass in the Senate?
Chief political analyst Boris Epshteyn, a former Trump campaign senior advisor and White House official, joins us now with his take. Boris, welcome. And my first question for you is, what are the big differences between the original Senate bill on health care and this revised one?
Well, great to be here with you in Boise. Brent and Natalie, thank you so much for having me. So here are the differences. There are carrots in this bill for both the moderate Republicans and the conservative Republicans. For the moderates, there's $45 billion more in funding to fight opioid addiction. There's $70 billion more to drive down premiums, bringing that fund to a total of $182 billion to drive down premiums. For the conservative Republicans, such as Ted Cruz, there's the Cruz Amendment, which allows for insurers to sell plans which do not meet Obamacare standards, which means selling plans which don't necessarily cover pre-existing conditions. And assuming, though, that those insurers do sell at least one plan which does meet those Obamacare provisions. So there's a lot for both sides here of the Republican aisle.
And Boris, what has been the reaction so far from Senate Republicans, especially those who were leaning against that first bill?
It's been mixed. There's still two hard-nosed, Natalie. One is Susan Collins from Maine, and one is Rand Paul from Kentucky, which, interestingly, they are on pretty different parts of the Republican spectrum. Susan Collins, a moderate; Rand Paul, a conservative.
Now, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell needs to get at least 50 votes to pass this bill. If he can't get to 50, what other options does he have?
Well, you've got those two hard-nosed. Then you have a lot of undecided, such as Flake, Senator Flake from Arizona, Senator Capito from West Virginia. Senator McCain has even said that he's not sure. So there's a lot up in the air. Now, if they do not pass a bill, then they can, A, stay in D.C. longer all through August. The senators are already staying for 2 extra weeks. So try to just to get to a bill they agree on. 2 is not pass a repeal and replace bill, just repeal Obamacare and then get to replace later on. Or 3, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell could take a walk across the aisle and talk to Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer and try to work out a bipartisan health care reform bill.
Boris Epshteyn, our chief political analyst, thank you so much for your time and insight.